my YouTube channel, and I ask that you guys please like, comment, and subscribe. It's been a while, and today I have prepared for you today is some collard greens, meatloaf, and some mac and cheese. I don't know if you can see it, but let's get into this video. So I have the meatloaf. We're going to go in with it with the best seasoning, with some complete seasoning. Okay. Season this ground beef to perfection. Next, we're going to go in with another one with Sazon inside of it. Okay. My best two seasonings. Alright, we're going to go in with some pink Himalaya salt. Not too much of it. Alright, and we also have some lemon pepper seasoning. Okay. Not too much, just enough to get that mixture in. Alright, we have the Italian seasoning as well. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of those in there. Just to get that flavor and make everything look pretty. Alright, and then you got the best seasoning ever, the Larry seasoning salt. Put some of that inside of there. Right, so I'm going to use a little hint of my garlic pepper, Harlem garlic pepper. Just a hint of it, not too much. Then we're going to also go in with some Cajun pepper. Cajun pepper. Then a little bit of paprika. Alright. Then you also, I have a variety of peppers. I'm going to mix that into the meatloaf so everything can be so good and tasty. I'll put that all on top of there. This is going to be a quick video of me preparing my Sunday's dinner, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button as you come in. Alright. So now, I'm going to mix everything together. Just everything together. Make sure you mix all of that look good. Mix everything together. Alright, and you also want to go in and season it the same way so that way you can get the bottom of that meat. Alright, go in with some of this. I don't put too much seasoning, but I know my food usually tastes good. Then I'm going to put some Italian sprinkles on there. Also, some pink Himalaya salt. Then we're going to also go in with the lemon pepper. And a little bit more seasoning salt. Then we're going to go back and mix it in. See, everything is thickening up right now. Mush everything in, so that's the way it's getting that flavor. these gloves off. Then I'm just gonna put everything in a can. Put my meatloaf in this can right here. See everything looking good. Meatloaf. Okay, so I'm just gonna maneuver this with my hands, get all that flavor inside of it, and press down. That way I can balance everything out. And I'm just gonna pop this bad boy in the oven. But first, let me do some touch-ups to this, okay? So now I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. All right. Getting my collard greens ready. Yes, I am. All right, so I'm gonna layer the top with a little bit of seasoning. Get all that goodness going on. Lemon pepper, got some Italian seasoning, make it look pretty. Then we got some Himalaya pink salt, just a little touch of that. Then of course seasoning salt. Alright, and then I'm just gonna rub all of the ingredients on top where you can get all that flavor. You got all the peppers and stuff baked into it. Alright, this meatloaf looks good and ready to go. Let me see if I have it. Okay. So now, alright everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You can see way better now. I don't know why I didn't have this in the first place, but now I just popped my meatloaf in the oven, so now we're going to get started on the collard greens. The pot is hot right now. These are washed and prepared and clean, so now I'm just going to transfer my collard greens over. Just fill the pot as I go, because these are lots of collard greens today. Let's get into it. Okay, so now I have filled the pot so where none can be added to there yet until they cook down. So now I'm just going to add my seasoning, which is some Larry seasoning salt. Add a little bit of that. Alright, gonna keep that. So now I'm gonna go in with some vinegar, some white vinegar. Not too much, guys. Not too much. Alright, got some vinegar in there. And then I'm just gonna add a hint of sugar. A little small tablespoon of sugar. Alright, so we're just gonna wait till that cooks down. Once that cooks down, we're just gonna add more and do the same thing. Alright. Then I can add my turkey next, and then the thing will become more flavorful. Just gonna add a little bit of water to my pot. Just a little bit of water to my pot. Alright, that should be good. So now I really wanted to boil my pasta, but now we're just gonna wait till those cauldrons cool down so I can transfer them into another pan. We will be back. Everyone, so now I have my meatloaf and I'm gonna actually make some breadcrumbs. So got some bread here. Just gonna open this. Alright, I finally got it open. So now I'm gonna have some gloves. I'm gonna take 3 pieces of bread, guys. 3 pieces of bread. Set that down there, and then I'm just gonna rip it up so I can make my breading for this meatloaf. Just gonna rip it up in small pieces so that way my meatloaf can be very good. I like doing everything from scratch, guys, so just gonna keep breaking up these small pieces. Meatloaf's gonna come out great. Hey everyone, this is how I make my meatloaf. So now I got a little bit pieces. I'm just gonna mix all of this in. For my breading, might need to add some more bread, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna come out great. Just gonna mix all of this together. That way the bread gets into the meatloaf. Take my gloves off and do one more piece of bread. 2 more pieces of bread. Smells very good up in here. Got the collard greens going on. About to start my mac and cheese as soon as I can. Alright, I'm going to chop up a little butter to go on my collard greens. I have a small cutting board. So my small cutting board, I'm going to chop up a little, chop up a little butter, store my greens so they can become soft. How's you guys' Sunday going? Mine's just going great. Alright, so now we're just going to go get back to this meatloaf and put some more breading on there. So in total, it's 5 pieces of bread I use. And I don't think that's a lot because this is a lot of ground beef, so I think it should be good and even out very perfectly. Right, so I'm gonna put some more gloves on. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so now I'm back, guys. I had to pick up some more gloves. Sorry about that. So, go in and mix all of this bread back in here. Let you guys know how this meatloaf turns out. So now I'm just going to flatten the surface. Flatten the surface. All of that smelling good detail. Alright, so that is now finished. Now we'll pop this back in the oven for at least 45 minutes to an hour. So now I'm going to go back in by adding some more collard greens. Turn this down a little bit. Put on this fan. Okay. Almost finished with these collard greens. Putting them in the pot. So now we're just going to transfer them over. Alright, so we're going to go in with some Larry seasoning again. Just want to layer your collard greens so that way it can get all that flavor inside of them. And then we're going to go in with a little sugar. It's just how I was taught making collard greens, and it's a good way of making them. Then I'm going to add just a light little bit of vinegar. Right, to get that flavor in. So now, just going to wipe off down a little bit. Alright, so now guys, turn the camera this way. Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, so now we have my collard greens in there with my neck bones. I wish I had a light up here, but I don't have one. So now we're just going to turn back this way and get into prepping this mac and cheese. But now we're just adding some more collard greens so I can get rid of these collard greens over there to the pan. More. Alright, that should be good. I'm going to let that cook and simmer down. Top on that guy. Top on it. to use this to boil the mac and cheese pasta. Because I ran out of pan. So bear with me. Boiling my noodles with cold water just to get it started, so that way it can be hot, boiling steam water. So when I transfer the noodles in them, they only take 3 minutes to cook. Washing these dishes up. Anyone watching football tonight? Who's your favorite team? Comment down below in the comments. Dry rag and wash my dish. New to this channel, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. Alright, so it's all cleaned up already. Now we're just waiting on that water to boil for the mac and cheese, so that way we can start boiling them and get that together. Ooh, this kitchen smells good. Can't really show you, no, can't really show you guys the meatloaf right now, but it's cooking. It's getting there. seasoning on those greens and make sure everything's good. Taste it to my likings. That's perfect. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more. So that way it can just sit till it's finished. Wipe it down. I want it to be greasy from that ground beef. Just wipe it down. Wipe me down. Mixing my collard greens together. Smoked turkey necks. Perfect. Your collard greens taste right. As clean as I go. I love a clean kitchen as I cook. Right, so now the elbow macaroni getting prepared. The water is boiling. The water is boiling as of now, so we're just gonna let that boil for at least 2 minutes. Then that's when we can add those in. But till then, I will be letting you guys know the update. Alright everyone, hey, I'm back. I have drained the meatloaf juice into my collard greens, so now I'm going to transfer over my mac and cheese pasta. Let's get into it. Fresh pair of gloves. I have prepared also a glaze for my meatloaf. Nice little glaze for my meatloaf topping. And so now I'm just going to drain my noodles. Drain all the noodles. Put a little cold water on it. Just a little cold water. Getting all that excess oil. Alright, now we got the pasta. We're just gonna go to a drain. We're gonna put it back. We're gonna put it in the pan. How about that? So now I'm going to go on with a little salt. A little salt. Not too much. Alright, that's good enough. A little pepper. Alright. A little paprika. Paprika. I don't know what everyone says it. Right. And then for me, I am going to use sour cream. Sour cream. And now cheese. Oh, and put it in my cube cheese. Mix this mac and cheese pasta up with the seasonings. I'm going to add a little butter inside of it. Just a little bit. This is a little bit of butter. Alright, butter is added in. Put this butter back. And we're just going to mix it and make it everything soft inside of here. See all that steam and hotness? So we're going to go in with the sour cream. I'm going to take this spoon, plastic spoon for the sour cream. Got Daisy's Light sour cream. Collard greens are smelling really good. Meatloaf is turning out pretty good. Yeah. We're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere in the kitchen. Alright. Just going to add like 3 spoonfuls of sour cream and mix it around so I can get a perfect layer. That looks. I wish you guys could see it. Okay. Yes. Add a little bit more sour cream, okay? Actually, I'm going with the whole thing. It was only small, so it should be cool. Sour cream is good for you. Right. Use that sour cream. Alright. We're just gonna mix this around for a perfect flavor. Now I can go in with the cheese. You know, everyone cooks different, but man, sometimes I crave my own cooking and I be working too much. Just thought about you guys this evening and make up Sunday dinner. How does that sound? I think it sounds amazing. Alright, so we got that. Look how good that is. Alright, so we got that evenly spread it, and now I'm just going to go in with my cheddar jack cheese. Now my green's cooking on low right now. Just trying to get some of that flavor. Got my meatloaf on low. And take these gloves off. Want your mac and cheese to be cheesy. You know, everybody likes that cheese. So I'm going to add some mac and cheese, some cheddar jack cheese in here. Mix that around. Oh yeah. Looking good. Tastes wonderful. It does taste good, by the way. That tastes wonderful. So I'm going to go in by adding some more cheese. And we're just going to get the whole bag in there. I don't think I have to use the other bag. But we shall see. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. Put some more cheese up in this thing. I like all that cheese. Great. Easy. That flavor. So now I'm just going to even everything flat to the top. Then I'm going to add my sliced cheese on top of it, and then pop that bad boy in the oven. And we shall see how it comes out. actually tastes good, guys. Alright, so we're just gonna add a little bit more of that paprika. Put this cheese on the top. I didn't use any milk today only because I'm trying to low down on milk. You know, too much dairy is not good for you. Alright, so I think that'll do it for the cheese. Look at that mac and cheese, man. You can't tell me this stuff don't look good. That mac and cheese, man. Look at that. Guys, come on. Come on with the come on. Alright, so now I'm just going to pop this in the oven. I turned the oven a little down because the meatloaf is also cooking in there. I'm going to pop this bad boy right in there. And I'm just going to drain this meatloaf a little bit. Look at that. So I'm just going to drain this a little bit. Pop it right back in the oven. See how that looks? Just want to show you guys my homemade meatloaf. It smells very good. Alright, we're going to get that cooking. Take about 20-25 minutes to finish up, and then we're going to go for that glaze. See you guys soon. Okay, so now everyone, I am transferring my meatloaf to this pan right here. And then going to put that nice glaze on there. So give me just a second. I'm putting my finishing touches on everything. Right. Okay, now just gonna pick this thing up like this. See how firm it is? Oh yeah, that's hot. Alright, I'm just gonna transfer this over to this pan right here. Oh, dang. That meatloaf is great. Alright. So now, everyone, I have the meatloaf. This is how it looks without the glaze on it. Now I'm just going to go with it with some glaze that I've made. Stick it right back in the oven. Put it all over the meatloaf. What you know about that? Meatloaf smelling good. Yeah. this sauce on there. Yeah, that glaze looks good. Okay, everyone, this is my glaze on my meatloaf. I'll show you guys a great picture. So much. Look at that glaze on that meatloaf right there. Oh yes. Try to get you guys a great picture of that. Alright, so I'm going to pop this in the oven, and then I'm going to tell you how all my finishing touches with the mac and cheese, the collard greens, and the meatloaf turns out. Thanks. Alright, now we're going to go in with the biscuits. Everyone loves biscuits. So I have these. I have the buttermilk biscuits. Right? So I'm going to first... Actually, I'm just going to use my butter spray today. Seal the pan. Make sure all of it is covered. That should be good. I'm going to pop these open. These are the biscuits. That one, that one. Same thing. Buttermilk biscuits. Make sure I can make some room. I think that turned out good. Alright, so we're just going to pop these in the oven. Then now we are waiting on everything to cook. Tune in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching this YouTube channel. My name is Nana, and you guys have a blessed day.